there's only one group that's succeeding from these wars, and that's a war industrial complex. This stuff about revenge, taking revenge for what one group does to the other. I want to ask everybody a question. If you think about it, these groups that are unaffiliated, let's say Hamas, let's say the Houthis, all these other groups that operate outside of an official government. There's one thing that's interesting. They are all well funded with arms sales. They all have arms. Their people may not have food to eat, but they sure as hell have a lot of bombs to drop and missiles to launch and bullets to shoot. You know, you have to wonder when we are going to grow up and figure out, wait a minute, how can all these terrorist organizations and all these other groups get all these sophisticated arms from Russia, America, Brazil, Israel, etc.? How can that be if these are struggling organizations trying to look for freedom? You know, we've always been played. And the war machine that you talk about, Jack, is exactly how we constantly are played. And all the cogs, all the widgets that take the fall are the human beings. The 1,200 dead Israeli citizens that were good citizens near the border of Gaza, who were progressive liberal folk who said we need to get along, but they bore the brunt of the terrorist killers from Gaza. And then the purported response from Israel. And notice I said the purported response, right? That now has killed over 40,000 innocent Palestinians. Who benefits? It's something that's not going to change, right? These cousins have been, because of external forces, been at each other for centuries, right? And it's not the regular people that fight. It's when the top of one side is mad at the top of the other side, then they send the people in to die to see which one have bigger pelotas. At some time, it has to stop. You listen to how we Americans, many times we speak about these wars, etc. It's like, oh, who has a bigger gun? Are we going to let them take advantage of us? We have to show power. Look, the ones who show in power, whether it's Donald Trump, Joe Biden, or anyone else, not one of them are going on the battlefield. At least the Kennedys at one time, they were flying a lot of these planes. So, they had a stake in the game. But all these people pushing for war, etc., they don't have a stake in the game. Just innocent people die. And then we, the peons, if somebody talks in a pacifist fashion or sounds like they want war to end, they get accused of being weak or not promoting our national security. And then at the same time, we talk about loving our fellow neighbor and loving man and the sanctity of life.
We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead. Number one, subscribe to our channel. And number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.